So we have some plans later, so we had to come on earlier than normal.
Maybe we beat you up.
Yes, but going to play some golf today, so got to get
He is. I'll ride.
packing and all that good stuff. She's my eyes, so
Yes.
I
I was
can't see.
like, oh, how long is this going to take? Maybe I'll just bring a book. He's like, no, you literally have to see where my ball goes. I'm like,
Yes.
oh, I guess I'll be an active participant today.
Yeah. So,
Good morning. Happy Monday.
so we got a topic where we're going to talk about community sales. We got a lot of sales, over 30 sales going out today
Yes.
from over the weekend. So no lulls over here from eBay. Granted, lots of listing, but that's pretty much the normal.
It's your job.
Yeah. So, um, but before we start, my name is Aaron,
I'm Amber
and we are full-time resellers. We go live Monday through Thursday.
with a topic.
Uh, Generally, yes.
Welcome.
And so, what has happened to community sales? So, ultimately, we've been
Back
going.
in the day,
Like last year, it felt like community sales were really good.
that was where it was
And
at.
there was a lot of participation and stuff. But lately, it feels like the first community sale that we go to every weekend has had two people
Whoa.
or three people participating.
It's like, are we just getting looser with the term community
Or-
sale? Like,
Or even worse than that is if like one or two of those people are like,
let's do a garage sale.
and
Are you in?
they do nothing but fabric, and
Oh, like crafts?
yeah, crafts and clothes, and it's like
I was
low-quality
just
clothes,
thinking, like,
or,
they get with their neighbor and they're like, hey, I'm going to do a sale. You want to have a sale? Sure. Let's just say it's a community sale. Pop
Yep.
up those signs.
Yep.
And
and
it's
here
like,
we are.
okay, this
And
was a multi-family sale, not a community sale.
Yes.
How do we get this spread?
Or a lot of like the 31, what do you call it, consultants?
Oh, like MLM companies.
Yeah, like they're rolling their stuff out at
Yeah.
garage sales, and they
We're
still
just going to
want.
do vendor sales
um,
for community sales.
so I'm just curious to know if that seems to be like a trend out there. That's kind of why I wanted to ask this question.
Right. Are you experiencing the same?
Because it's been.
It's either
pretty
low
rough.
participation or like not a typical garage sale items.
Yeah.
So we're striking out.
Yeah. It's been a little bit rougher on the Saturdays as of
Yeah,
late.
it's so weird. Like I told him, I said, "Are yard sales dying?
Yeah.
Like, is this just how it's going to be?"
I don't think that's the case. I think we've done better
is
on
everyone
Fridays.
holding on to their stuff
It
or
feels-
just donating it?
Yeah. Like they don't have enough time to even run a
Yeah.
garage sale, or
Everyone's too busy, and they
Yeah.
don't want to deal with the hassle. They don't want to deal with the early birds negotiating. Like, just drop it off at Goodwill.
yeah.
That seems to be the.
It's interesting. I'm curious to know what your thoughts are below.
Yes.
Have you experienced the same thing? How are community sales? How is garage sale season going? Because it is full swing right now. We probably have another couple weeks before we'll start to get
Summer
to the summer
slowdown.
slowdown, and then it'll pick back up
Yeah.
again. But even during the summer, we'll still have options and
Right.
opportunity. It'll just dwindle considerably. But I will say, like you're still gonna have the hardcore resellers that go out there and source, but you get a lot less of the normies
Yeah, because it's too hot.
that go out there.
At least down here.
I think I did want to share a little funny story from this weekend.
Oh boy, I don't know
so
where he's going with this.
we did go to a community sale. This one had decent participation.
Okay.
But they didn't start till 9, so whatever. But I go into I'm going towards a garage sale, and this old fella walks by me, and I smell it like pretty much instantly. Like guy like tooted, and it's just farting and stinking up the place. And then there was a lady that was about spread out behind her.
I was
behind
at a
him.
sale across the street where this guy was headed.
Yes. And I walk up next to this lady. She goes, "Oh, I gotta hold on for a second." That dude just crop dusted the out of me. Like,
Oh my
I was like,
gosh.
"Oh yeah, I could smell it too."
And the funny thing is, he gets in the car and it's like, "Oh my gosh, this was so funny." And I was like, "I smelled it at mine." Like
Yeah.
he literally carried it all the way across.
Yeah. So
We had some interesting things go on this weekend.
crop dusted.
Not only that, like we just kept getting held up. Like
Yeah.
any stoplight, we
Ducks.
were stopping.
Ducks crossed the road
I
in
took a
front of us.
picture of these little ducks just crossing the road. I'm like, literally, this has been our whole morning.
Yes.
Like, this never happens. And then it was ducks, it was people with canes and walkers. We just had to wait. Like, it was a great test of patience this weekend.
And we failed.
and we didn't have a whole lot. Like, we got all the things I hate shipping.
Yeah.
All of them.
that-
all
that
of the
is
big
the-
items. He was, like, so excited to throw this humongous, like, big TV. The big, fat, heavy ones. Like, that was, like, his best buy.
It's one of the CRTVs
His
that are
favorite.
great for video games, and it's 27 inches, which
It
is
was
not
a
common.
Magnavox combo boob TV, like,
Yeah.
tube TV, whatever you call it.
And
But-
they're not easy to find. They sell for online for 200 to 250.
I'm really
plus
hoping,
shipping.
like, maybe I just keep delaying measuring it for shipping, and someone on Facebook.
Oh,
will
it's ready.
comment.
It's ready. I will
Just all
say,
the big stuff.
So we
got.
have, I think, 32 items or something like that that are going out. But a lot of items that we sold this weekend are items that we no longer pick up.
Oh.
You think that's kind of interesting?
Yeah, that is weird.
So we'll kind of share those with you as we go. So first up, we got Chacos, and this is number 1 on our list of items we no longer pick up. These sold for $21.90. We just don't find that they sell very quickly for us. They
Right.
sit for a
Yeah.
long time.
And what was funny is these actually sold the day before, and Aaron was like, I just have a feeling they're going to cancel. And then, like, not an hour later, they canceled. And then someone else swooped in and purchased them.
Yeah, when I relisted them,
That was so
somebody
funny.
purchased them
So-
right away. So
Like, how did you call that?
picked
Weird.
this up from our Minnesota trip. This is a Minnesota Vikings hat team apparel. I will say that this is a brand that you generally don't want to buy.
Okay,
So
but it's new
I
with
kinda-
tags.
Yeah, since it's new with tags, it'll sell. But just I wanted to share that with you too, so we just don't pick these up.
Team apparel.
If it's like NFL team apparel,
Okay.
unless it's like a super cool pattern or
Yeah.
something, you just want to
Because
pass.
I just generally think, like, if it has, like, the actual logo, like
If
the
it's
NCAA,
licensed.
yeah, then
uh,
I'll pick it up.
But no,
guess not.
that's not a super desirable. But this one's new with tags. It does also have a pretty cool pattern with the black on black.
Mm-hmm.
And that one sold $14.95 plus shipping.
Alrighty.
Uh,
I just picked this up.
yep. So this is
They
one.
had, like, a bunch of school books, and I only got, like, 3 or 4 of them.
And I try to sell these as quickly as I possibly
Mm-hmm.
can. We were getting a lot of interest on this one though, so I kind of did say,
Kinda
you know what,
waited.
I'm gonna wait out because there's just too much. I know I can always get $30 for
right.
it, but I was able to get full price, $39.95 plus shipping
Yay.
on that one.
That was great, and I only paid $1 for
$2.
$2 for
Yeah.
soft books.
Yeah, I think because it's a textbook, they probably charge you too.
I don't know.
This is a speaker, and it's like an off-brand, and this is another one of those things that we would not pick up. I would not look twice at acoustic audio as far as the brand is
Can I see
concerned.
it?
It's just a knockoff
It's this.
3-way speaker, and it's sold for $16 plus
Yeah.
shipping. There's just not money in
Where
it.
did we even get this?
I don't know.
We
We've
just
had
had
it
it
for a
forever?
long time. When it sold, I was like, I didn't know we even had this thing.
Do we have that? When did that get listed? Okay.
So this is another one
Not
of the
to mention, like, Bargain Hunt was a total dud
yeah.
Friday.
The last 2 times we
Like,
went,
this
it's
weekend
been
was
bad.
just poor sourcing.
Yeah. So this is and I want you to
Oh, I got this.
pick that up. So this is a camera bag, and it has a Sony Handycam. Usually when I pick up Sony Handycams, they always sell,
Yeah.
but I always get like the bad versions. This is the first time I've picked up one that's
I-
actually good one.
I did this.
Yeah, well, we are a team. And so this is a good one. It has like night vision, among other things.
Yeah,
It's
so if you
fully
want to go
tested.
ghost hunting,
Yeah, there
hey,
you go.
hey.
You can't buy ours anymore because it's sold for
Sold.
$175 plus shipping.
This we actually got at our least favorite thrift store, Goodwill,
Yeah,
for like $18.
yeah. So we did get it from a thrift store, but
Yep.
nevertheless,
It's a great
really
sale.
good flip there.
What are you looking for?
Next up, we have. I just thought I saw something moving, but I think it was just a.
It was
fuzzy.
the fuzz off the
yeah,
camera
it
bag.
freaked me out for a second. I thought we had a bug in here. All right, next up, we sold a little Star Wars action figure.
Sorry, that just reminded me. I saw this video of a guy. He was putting on like a robe or something, and it had feathers on the end. And the way one feather fell on his face, he thought it was like an actual bug, and just his reaction was hilarious. I watched it this weekend, but it was just like a piece of feather. From the video, it just looked like the worst kind
You
of
know,
bug.
It doesn't transfer very well when you
I
watch a
hope that
video.
y'all have also seen that clip.
and they haven't seen it, and you talk about it. Yeah, that doesn't transfer very well.
Just look up
Sorry out there, everybody.
Just look it up. You know, try to find
Just
it.
Google it, find it. Star Wars action figure, 1705, free shipping for this little guy.
Yeah. He picked this up. I was like, what is this? He's like, I don't know, but it sells. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, not great, but
That's what
still
I want.
sells. Mary Kay Clear Proof System. This is $24.99 plus shipping. We've had it for a little while. We had like what, 2 of these or 3 of these?
Yeah, this is the Mary Kay consultant that we purchased from,
Yeah.
where she had her stickers labeled on every single thing, and this did not have that. But
And I would almost say that that kind of comes into the category of stuff that we generally don't try to
we
buy.
just won't even anymore.
To some degree, I will say if it was like that or the
Time wise.
stuff, some of the time wise, like
Yeah. Not
we'll
even
be
all of it.
we'll be in it. But
Rare.
even then, it requires. They don't have seals, which is what
Right.
really
Yeah, it's
irritates
hard to
me.
tell like new or not.
So did you sample this? Did this get a
I
return?
know.
Was this like? There's no telling what's the
Yeah.
situation. So that's why I always get nervous with the Mary Kay.
So
Not
really,
to
we
mention,
just don't even.
a lot of times you run into it. It's been expired for 5 years and stuff like that.
So this is a wallet that I've had forever in my death pile. I listed it, like
And
I
it
said I
sold.
would, and it sold.
Yep.
And there were like none like it that I've sold in the past, so I had to guess.
And $22 plus shipping, sold via promoted
It
listing.
is new.
Yeah.
It's a pattern I like, but yeah. So, anyways, I still wouldn't get it again.
You would.
No.
Next up,
Getting
Fallout
out the listing
Fallout
game.
3 Game of the Year edition. Because of the see, we've been selling all kinds of Fallout stuff.
Yeah, we have.
Because of the series that came out, these are coming back into popularity. $19.95 plus shipping. Just to give you an idea, a year ago you couldn't sell that.
Yeah.
Like you're selling
We've
it
been
for
holding it for forever.
$7 free shipping. No, we
And
found
not
that this weekend.
one, not that exact, but that.
Yeah, some of the other
Fallout.
ones. But yeah, $7 free shipping. But because of the series, it feels like if there was like news that dropped about a new TV series coming out that's a video game
Right.
readaptation, just go buy up the market,
Yeah, seriously.
and then
And
you can
hold.
hold it for a year, and that would be a good investment. Unless
It's
the
just
show
like
completely
how
bombed.
Barbies, man, they did okay, certain ones, but then like once the movie came out, it's like all the Barbies prices went up.
Yeah, Twisted Metal values went up a little bit
Interesting.
whenever the Twisted Metal series
Maybe
came
we
out.
need to look up like what movies are coming out like in 10 years.
Yeah, well, it happens with movies too, where
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were
Yeah.
coming out with a new one.
Pinnacle
Pinnacle,
golf ball.
these are like the pink ribbon
Yeah,
breast cancer awareness set of 15. We've had those for a long time.
Yeah.
Sold for $23.95 plus shipping. This Consult Butte, this is hand cream. This sold for $15 plus shipping. And this is like, I guess, our beauty part of the show. Bed Bath and Body Works.
No, it's not
No?
Bed Bath. It's Bath and Body Works.
Bath and Body Works.
Bed Bath and Beyond is a different company, and I think they've gone bankrupt.
Maybe.
Sunshine, right?
Yeah, Love and Sunshine.
Love and Sunshine.
That sold for $18
And
plus
this
shipping.
is not new.
No. But it's just retired
Yes.
flavors that people want, and they can
Scents.
only get it flavors.
Sense. I'm not eating that.
You know, it's funny is
Good taste.
no. What's funny is you know, whenever you ask somebody about like
Oh,
Kool-Aid, what's your
or
favorite
Gatorade.
Kool-Aid?
What's your
or
favorite
And they're like
Gatorade?
red.
Red.
It's like that's not a
I like
flavor.
the red.
It's not a flavor.
I don't care what the flavor name
me the-
is.
give me the blue. Give me the
Or
blue.
the purple.
Next up, we have a video game. This is a Nintendo 64. Mace is the game. This sold for $13.29 free plus shipping on that. Next up, another pair of shoes that we probably would not be looking twice
I
at.
like them.
So
If they were my size, they would not be on here.
the reason why I wouldn't be
Adidas.
looking for these is like the cool thing right now is to look for the Superstar or the like what they have like a writing campus is another one that you'll see. Just a bunch of different ones that'll have these like writings on the side. I don't know what's the purpose of them, but in those cases I'm in on the Adidas. But if it does not and it's just like a generic,
Yeah. Like,
like,
black and white,
I'm not buying
pink
these.
and white.
Just they don't sell
What
very
did it
well.
sell for?
That one sold for $18.50 plus shipping.
Alrighty.
And you'll notice that it's a lot of shoes items that I'm just not purchasing anymore.
Yeah.
Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. This sold for $14.95, free shipping on this one. but it was just listed, so it was a pretty quick sale.
Oh,
This
I
one you
just
found.
listed this. We just found this at our least favorite thrift store. Winnie the Pooh overalls. These are vintage, women's size small, I think.
Yeah, and
But
they're
it's
super
also-
unique. They sold for $38.95 plus
What did they charge
shipping.
me? It wasn't.
$8.50.
Yeah. They said because it was like a pantsuit. I'm like, they're jeans with
Yeah.
little clips.
Yeah.
Like, give me the jean
Jeans
price.
with built-in suspenders. Come
Yeah.
on, give me the jean price. And they did sell via promoted listings, so eBay will get its cut.
Good old eBay.
We have a little pop gun that sold. It's about the only gun that I'm willing to sell. And I don't want to show it too much on the
That's
screen,
true,
just
that's
by the
true.
off
Don't,
chance that the
Aaron.
algorithm will say that it's
Naughty.
a gun. Like, it's a pop gun. It's a wooden kid's toy.
Sorry, I hope you saw it the first time because I'm not holding it back up.
$9.95 plus shipping on that one. Now they can always rewind if they
Yes.
were, that's an option.
Fine.
Next up, we have a CD, The Essential Iron Maiden. We picked this one up in Wisconsin. This was the only one that we picked up that was worth selling on its
Oh,
own.
really?
$18.99
The
per
rest you
shipping.
did, like,
We
a
were
lot.
paying like a quarter a piece.
I know.
So it was super
Easy.
cheap, and all the rest are going to go in a lot. Will be pure profit. Next up, Red Dead Redemption. This is the Xbox One, Xbox 360 edition. This one sold with Undead Nightmare, $13.95 plus
What
shipping.
time do we have to be at golf?
It's tea time 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, if it's 10, we're in trouble because
No.
there's no way I'm going to be done by then.
PS4 Sonic Colors. This game is not as desirable as I would have thought by the looks of it, because
I
Sonic
know.
usually sells for
Yeah.
almost everything, but this one, new ones were selling for like 13 free ship. So
Crazy.
$6 plus ship. I'm happy to go ahead and get that gone and
we
be
should
good
have
for
held
the
it
store.
for another Sonic movie.
That might take a half a year.
decade.
No,
Yeah.
who knows? They might do another one real soon. New Balance. These shoes we've
wouldn't
had
pick
for
up
a
now.
while.
Yeah.
I don't know. I look at these kind of
They're
ones.
kind of cool. This
If
is like the new style, you know?
Yeah,
like
if this
the
one was at a
80s.
garage sale and they were looking for like $5, I probably would pick them up.
Yeah.
25 plus ship on those. This one, you know what the barcode is on this one?
It's like less than 10.
2. Number
Okay,
2.
this was my second clothing item that I started skewing. Christian Dior
Yeah.
jacket.
It is a vintage jacket. We
What
went
you-
high initially, and
Yeah.
as everything, you have to come down. I think we
Yes.
took too long to come down on this.
Yeah.
It was listed 70, somebody offered 55, and literally with the barcode of 2, it's like it's got to go.
I say yes. I say yes, you
So
can have this.
55 plus shipping. We've
That's
had that
great,
thing
though.
for probably what, a year and a half?
Probably longer.
Yeah,
Probably
maybe 2
longer.
years.
Yeah.
I don't
Took
know.
me half a year to list. Listed it too high.
And here we are. All right. Next up, we have a DVD box set. This is the Lord Peter Wimsey collection. It's got 5 total DVDs in
Is
there.
that the church sale?
I don't remember where this one came from.
Okay.
This one we've had for a little while.
Oh, okay.
And that one sold for $39.95 plus shipping.
Still a good one to get if you can get it cheap.
Yep. This one I got lowballed quite a bit. I had to research the market to see what was going on with the market, and the market did
Tank.
collapse a little bit on this. I had it listed for 50. I lowered the price down to $34.95 after this person was offering me $15.
Oh
And
man.
so and the thing is, and I think this is one thing to kind of talk about,
Okay.
is in this one in particular,
It's a movie.
it has
Okay.
it's a Sean Connery, Never Say Never Again. Yeah,
Yeah.
Never Say Never
And
Again.
it's open.
So this one is the US version.
Okay.
There were a lot of like Japan versions, UK versions that were selling for 10 to 15 each, and this one is not that. So
Okay.
like you could look this up and you're like, oh, okay, this is
Oh.
a $15
Yeah.
DVD. No, it's a $35, $40 DVD.
I would have missed it.
Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
that kind of thing. So sometimes with these Blu-rays, you want to make sure you're always checking to see what version is it, because that's
How
going to
can you tell?
determine. Usually on the back, it's pretty easy to see, where it'll say like, okay, here we go, region A. So you see this little thing? It's got this little like pentagon. Is that pentagon or is that
I can't
hexagon? Hexagon, six sides.
6.
And it's got an A. A means it works for Canada and U.S.
Okay.
For the DVDs. Some will actually be like all on it, but if you see like the number 4 or a B, you just need to look up to see what
Okay.
region those apply to, because it's not going to work on a traditional U.S. Blu-ray.
Interesting.
So you want to talk about a return? If you
Yeah,
send
for
this
sure.
Blu-ray to
Look.
somebody with the expectation it's a U.S. version,
Right.
and they can't even play it, it's coming back.
Yeah.
Do I look at it every time? No, I don't look at it every
Yeah.
time. But usually when I get a lot of the Blu-rays, I'll look at a couple and be like, hey, okay. This is just a personal collection, somebody that was watching. It's when you buy from like dealers.
Right. They could
And
have the more obscure versions.
they could have Region 4, which
Yeah.
plays on Asia, Pacific.
And I wonder if some of those like could go for more.
It's possible. I mean, a lot of
In
times too,
certain-
if you scan it,
Right.
and
It'll-
like by the
yeah.
barcode, it'll, and sometimes you'll
Popular.
have these like, this is not even a real. You'll see this quite often.
It's just
actually.
peeled.
No, it's fake.
No, it's
There's
not.
one
It's
behind it.
peeled. Oh,
if I
yeah,
peel
yeah,
this
yeah.
off, there's one
Yeah,
behind it.
then you just do this. You
Um,
take out the paper and scan it.
yeah. So there,
This.
you can do that, and then scan that, and that'll actually give you the right region
Right.
code because that's what's assigned to that
Yeah,
DVD.
look at that. Even the SKUs are different for
Yeah.
the store that they sell it in. Anyways. So what did it sell for?
That one sold for $34.95 plus shipping,
All right. Great.
and that was from the Florida trip that we came
Yes.
back to get my tooth pulled.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh yeah, all those Blu-rays we got at that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Gotcha.
that we're getting down to like the last couple,
Mhm.
if we even have any left from there. Next up, Savannah Bananas. If you don't know, now you know. It's something that
Like
I'm
the
looking,
Harlem Globetrotters of baseball.
and I'm trying to get tickets for us to go
I
next
know
year.
my kids would love it.
Yeah. So we're hoping that
I
we
would
can go. 14 plus shipping, sold via promoted listing.
That would have been a good thing to keep, to be like, hey, we're going. You can wear the hat there too.
No, we're good.
He said no.
Another thing that we just don't even look at, unless it's like, so
I
these
mean,
are
that's
Vans.
a unique colorway.
I would buy Vans. So these sold for 20 plus shipping. I would buy Vans if they are like
Like the Joker.
yeah, like they have some sort of like print, all over print. Like we've got The Simpsons,
Yeah.
like a Toy Story,
I
stuff
think we
like
got
that.
Mike's Hard Lemonade on them.
Mike's Hard Lemonade
Yeah.
on one that got copyrighted, and yeah, all that good stuff.
Zero or whatever that was.
20 plus shipping for these Vans, but those would be ones that I would not look for. Speaking of not looking for, rainbows are also ones that I just don't.
Unless they're new in a box.
Yeah,
with
if
a
they're new
size.
in the box with a size, because you have to start doing measurements
Yeah.
and looking to see what measurement for each person, and then not to mention these are used, and so you're not going to get a premium. Now, granted, they have like very little wear on the
Right.
bottom, so these still have tons of life.
Yeah.
But I'm not 100% sure it's the right size either, or if the person that's buying them are gonna like want this size. $15 plus shipping, sold via promoted
Yeah.
listing. It's just not worth it.
Nope.
Like, and we paid
Not
a buck
even
for 'em.
$1, yeah.
We paid a buck for them,
Yeah.
and it's like
Still
it's
not worth
it took forever to sell. It takes too much time to list because of the amount
You
of
have to
like
measure it and
investments
stuff.
and stuff like that, and then you also don't have pure confidence in selling the item.
True.
So
All
all those things
all the markers.
say no, don't do it. Don't do it. Next up, we sold our last WWF Panda hat. If you don't know, this is the true WWF that sued the WWE
when
to-
they
and-
tried to be WWE.
and they forced them to change their name. And this hat sold for $38 plus shipping. Sold
Wouldn't it
via
be funny if
promoted.
this company like is no longer in existence?
I think they are.
But if they weren't.
Yeah, I agree. I understand. Because it's all temporary, right? Next up, the Scream mask. So we bought two of these. We paid 50 cents each.
Yes.
This one's the not so good one.
This is the mocking.
wanna grab the other one?
What is it?
This one is the What's Up.
Parody.
So
The
the Bud Light
parody.
parody. What's Up. High is another term that they'll use to denote this one. This one sold via auction for $2.50 plus shipping.
Guess what this one has sold for on auction but hasn't been paid for yet?
This one hasn't been paid for though. That's the only downside.
So what did it sell for?
So again, we paid 50 cents each.
Yeah.
This one sold for $2.50. This one sold for $217.50.
If they pay.
If they pay.
If they pay.
So we're just waiting. I don't think they look like somebody that's not going to pay.
Never
But I will be sending them a reminder today to go ahead and pay.
Please? Pretty please?
Next up, we
your-
have a lot of.
Oh yeah.
These
same
all went to the
person
same
bought
person.
these.
Bought. So we'll start with the cat person.
Okay.
That's the easiest to denote. That one sold for $15.99 via promoted listing.
This one.
That one sold for $8 plus shipping.
And last one.
And that one sold for $9.99 plus shipping. So we will combine shipping on that one. All three going together to the same buyer. And that is it
That
for
is
the
all.
day.
That's what I
Anything
gotta
else
ship.
that comes in today is going out tomorrow so that we can
Get to golf.
get to the course. So I got some.
Packing. Or I
You
don't
got
know what
packing to
I've got
do.
packing.
I'm gonna get ready for golf and make sure the bag's packed and all that stuff. What?
You gotta get ready. You gotta concentrate.
No, I gotta make sure I got my golf glove because I don't want to have
Oh, blisters.
and
Okay. Check your bag. Yeah, check your bag.
my bag and we
Make
gotta
sure
make
you're
sure
stocked.
everything's good. Make sure I have golf balls
Well, that would be good.
because we have like hundreds of golf balls in
Wow.
our house, and
if none make it to the course,
if I
that
have
would be a sad
10
time.
in my bag, that might not make it a whole round. So, but then after that, coming back home and
Yes.
gonna get back to listing. So fun times.
I'm gonna be ready. My boys are coming back tomorrow. I'm so excited. They're on their way now, but they're gonna stop halfway and then finish out tomorrow. I'm so excited.
Yep. So
Been too long.
again, just to
Anyways.
follow up, anything about the community sale?
Yeah. What are you
and
seeing? Are your
what are you
community
seeing?
sales doing, the traditional way, or is it looking a little different?
So with that being said, thank you for
Have
watching.
a wonderful Monday, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Take care, everybody.